A whale's journey. A massive shadow drifts beneath the waves off the coast of California. Lifeless fishing nets wrap around its powerful tail, slowly dragging the 40-ton humpback whale toward the ocean floor. Each desperate movement only tightens the death trap. The whale's haunting calls echo through the depths, not the usual melodic songs of her kind, but cries of distress that carry for miles. Marine biologist Sarah Smith picks up these distress calls during a routine research expedition. There's something wrong, she tells her team, recognizing the abnormal patterns in the whale's vocalizations. These aren't normal feeding or social calls. The research vessel tracks the sounds for 3 hours before spotting the entangled whale. Through their underwater cameras, they witness the horrible truth. The magnificent creature is barely staying afloat. Her movements growing weaker by the minute. Exhaustion shows in her labored breathing each time she surfaces. Sarah's heart sinks. She's seen entangled whales before, but this one's situation is dire. The nets have cut deep into the whale's flesh, leaving angry wounds that attract sharks. Time is running out. "This is beyond our capabilities," Sarah radios to the Coast Guard. "We need the Marine Mammal Rescue Team." Within an hour, specialized rescuers arrive with their gear. But as they approach in their smaller rescue boat, something unexpected happens. The whale, instead of thrashing away in fear, remains still. Her enormous eye, the size of a dinner plate, focuses on the rescuers. There's an intelligence there, an awareness that sends chills down Sarah's spine. It's almost like she knows we're trying to help, she whispers. The rescue team works methodically, using long poles with specially designed knives to cut away the nets. It's dangerous work. One flip of the whale's massive tail could easily capsize their boat, but the whale stays eerily calm, even as the rescuers edge closer to her wounds. Hours pass. The sun beats down. The team works through their fatigue, fueled by determination. Each piece of net they remove reveals more of the damage underneath. The whale occasionally releases short, soft calls, different from her earlier distress signals. "Those are comfort sounds," Sarah explains to the rescue team. She makes them to communicate with her calf. But there's no calf in sight. The realization hits hard. Somewhere out in the vast ocean, this whale's baby is waiting for her return. As the final pieces of net fall away, the whale remains motionless for a moment. The rescue team backs away, holding their breath, then slowly she begins to move. Her tail, finally free, rises from the water, not in aggression, but in a gentle arc. Water cascades from her fluke like a curtain of diamonds in the setting sun. The whale circles the boats once, twice, her movement growing stronger with each pass. The team watches in awe as she approaches Sarah's research vessel one last time. She releases a long, complex song, the kind humpbacks use to communicate with their pods across vast distances. But this one feels different, personal. "In all my years studying whale behavior," Sarah later writes in her journal, "I've never experienced anything like it. It wasn't just gratitude, it was a connection, a moment of understanding between two species who share this blue planet." The whale breaches then, her 40-ton body launching completely out of the water in a spectacular display of recovered strength. She crashes back into the ocean, sending spray high into the air before disappearing into the depth. 3 weeks later, Sarah's team spots the same whale, identified by her unique fluke patterns. But she's not alone. Swimming beside her is a calf, healthy and energetic, learning the ancient songs of its kind from its mother. The scars from the nets are still visible on the mother's tail, not as wounds anymore, but as reminders of the day when human compassion and animal trust combined to save a life. The mother and calf become regular visitors to the California coast, part of the annual humpback migration. Local whale watchers named her Hope, not just for her survival story, but for what it represents: the possibility that humans and marine life can coexist, protect, and help each other survive in our changing world. Sarah still has the recording of that final song, the one the whale shared before swimming away. Marine biologists study it, trying to decode its meaning. But for those who were there that day, no translation is necessary. Some languages transcend species. Gratitude, resilience, and hope need no words. If you enjoyed, then watch our next video shown on screen.